Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be part 3 of my hurricane podcast. I have my dad right next to me. Dad, how you doing today?
Doing great, Liam. Thank you.
That is great to hear. So I want to ask you a few questions tonight. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
All right, so first question I want to ask you is going to be involving hurricanes. Well, actually, I should say all of them are going to be involving hurricanes. What did you think about hurricane season last year?
You know, it was pretty fun. We had a good time. We rode our bikes down to the beach at one point, and we got some good footage.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think about like hurricanes in general? What do you think about what they do? What are your feelings about those types of storms?
Kind of mixed feelings. I think from having a son who's a meteorologist, it's always exciting because there's a lot to do. As a homeowner, it's a little bit nerve-wracking knowing that you have to get the house ready and make sure that your family's taken care of.
What do you think? What are your predictions for this year's hurricane season?
I think it's going to be active. I think it's going to be a little more active than last year, but I think we're going to have a bunch of named storms.
And last question I have for you is what are the things that you do to prepare for these storms? What do you do to plan in advance for these types of storms?
First and foremost, have a plan. Next, boarding up the windows that we have just so that we don't get water in the house. Making sure that we have extra water. Our cars are filled up with gas. Making sure that you have the preparations so that your cars are not ruined and that your family and your pets are in a safe place. On top of that, making sure that all documents that we have that we may need, whether it be medical records and things like that, are a safe place in case we needed it.
Well, Dad, thank you so much for letting me talk to you tonight. I really appreciate it. Coming up in a little bit, I'll be interviewing my stepmom and basically asking her the same questions, but from a different perspective. Stay tuned for that.